All right, if you have made it to this section, we're in the last part of our lesson. Remember, our lessons are going to be split up like this into these sections every day in all of your classes. So the last part will always be the review. This is when you have a chance to apply your new learning, and you can kind of show us what you learned and how you understood whatever we went over in the lesson that day. So today's short lesson for our first day was just about how to read our schedule and how can we help ourselves be successful and stay organized throughout our distance learning, right? So let's figure out what Padlet is together if you watched the last video. If you haven't used it, it's a fun way to share ideas. So you'll click here and it will take you to our Padlet. We'll read our instructions. You'll type in your response to the questions. And then you can read some other responses to get more ideas of how we can all be successful in distance learning. So if you click on the Padlet, it takes us here. And let's read the instructions together, right? So schedule and organization. Share at least 2 new things you will do to help you be successful with distance learning. Number 1, double tap on the screen to get a text box. There we go. Number 2, type your name in the title section and type in your response below. So where it says title, that's where you're going to put your name. And then your answer to the question or your response will be where it says write something. Number 3, share at least 2 new things you're going to do to help you be successful with distance learning. And then number 4, you can drag your text box to put it in any open area on our Padlet. So both Ms. Shaw and I did an example. My example, Ms. Kristen's example, I will set an alarm so I can wake up early every day and be on time for class. I'm also going to try my best to keep my desk clean of clutter. I'm going to make time at the end of the day to put everything back where it needs to go because a disorganized desk makes me feel disorganized and distracted as well. All right, and then they do all show up on top of each other, so you can just click it and drag it around. The Padlet even gets bigger, so everybody can share on here and has plenty of room. So drag it around so it's in an open space so we can see your 2 new things you're going to do to be successful in distance learning. And then let's just congratulate ourselves on being done with your very first lesson on our very first day back in middle school. So excellent. We can do this together. Remember to ask questions, ask for help when you need it. We are here to help you, right? That's our jobs, even though we're not in the classroom together. You can email us and ask questions every day on Google Meet. Make sure you're looking at Schoology every day for the codes or the links, right, to get into the Google Meet meetings. We hope to see you here tomorrow for Foundations again at 9:30 a.m. So you'll log back in to Schoology, you'll click on Foundations, and you'll look for the teacher's code that they have posted so you can connect back in Foundations at 9:30. Tomorrow on Wednesday, you will be following your regular schedule, so that's why we went over that today. If you forgot, go back and review the chunk section of the lesson, or email the teacher, or show up in Google Meet if you have more questions about that. I've included our pictures and the emails here so you can see all of us, even though we aren't in person. And feel free to email us any of your questions or just to say hi, because we miss you and we wish we were back at Parkway with you this year. But we need to stay safe and we need to stay healthy. So our emails are all attached and what we teach. So Ms. Shaw, I'm Ms. Kristen. Mr. Her is your Readers and Writers Workshop. Mr. X or Mr. Zhang is your social studies teacher. Mr. G or Mr. Jeff is your special education teacher. And Miss Shayna Lee, Miss Lee is our English language learner teacher for our 6th grade community. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.